Alright, everybody. Looks like PlayStation is making some decisions with some posts here, which I'll be opening their two main articles here, but it's been announced that they got some news now for physical games and games from the PlayStation Store, PS3, and PS Vita, and people aren't happy with what is being announced. So, let us start with the news about the physical games, because this is a big one. Right here, courtesy of their blog, physical disc production ending in January 2028 for new games releasing on PlayStation consoles. And as you can tell, people are not happy. So let's see what they say. In response to shifting trends in consumer preference, new games will be released on PlayStation Store and at retailers in digital format only. Now, before I read this article, I gotta question consumer preference. Like, people have seen this whole stop killing games movement that's been going on around the world and everything to try to preserve games and to, like, from getting delisted, not being able to be preserved, and servers going down, which make games completely inoperable. Like, fans want a physical copy of a game as an option, okay? Especially if a game eventually gets delisted and then there's no way to play. Like, I'll give an example. There's one game I've been interested in possibly getting called Jump Force on the Nintendo Switch. The only way I can get it is if I get the physical copy because they delisted it from the eShop. So when you do stuff like this, it makes it harder to play certain games that people may be interested down the line if there's no way to fully preserve them. Let's see what the news article is about from their senior director. As consumer preferences and the broader entertainment industry continue to shift away from physical disc to digital, physical game disc production of all new games released on PlayStation consoles will be discontinued starting January 2028. Following this date, new games will be available on PlayStation Store and at retailers in digital formats only. This transition has no impact on games that are already released or will be releasing prior to 2028 in disc format. Now, there is a problem here with this, like I just said. Because, like, fans want physical copies. Like, you have fans that are tired of the streaming era for, like, movies and everything, and they're going back to the physical media instead of just being this endless stream stuff with Hulu and Netflix and whatever else. Like, people want that physical option. Again, like for the example I gave, in case games get delisted or like something goes on. Like, you look at the GTA trilogy, quick, for example. On Steam, like, if you want on PC, you have to play it on Steam and everything like that. And when they were getting ready to release the GTA trilogy remaster edition thing, they got rid of the original versions on Steam. Like, I know they brought them back for a bit for anybody who wanted them back to kind of make up for how terrible the trilogy was. But they got rid of the originals, which made they delisted the original version that people would want to play. And there's no physical copy to back that up with unless you have, like, a very old copy of it on PC that you may not have to use through, like, almost like a compatibility troubleshooter. But it's just like, not everybody wants a digital format. Yes, digital is nice. Quicker to get through. But it also then makes it seem completely pointless for retailers to sell a digital version, because why would people want to leave their home to buy a game digitally when they could just do it right there at home? Like, you know that's gonna really probably cause the final nail in the coffin for GameStop, of course, because we know that. Let's continue. Thankfully, there's not much to this article. This is the natural direction for Sony Interactive Entertainment to adapt to consumer trends as the general preferences for digital media significantly outspaces physical discs. This transition will enable us to align more closely with how most of our community prefers to access and play games today. Continue to prioritize, yeah. Again, I have to question that, though, because like I said, like, who's going to want to go to a store to buy a digital copy of a game when they could just do it right there on the console and not leave their house? And possibly give more money to these companies that may charge up the price. Like, we already have that problem now, even with the Nintendo Switch 2, where everybody getting the physical copy of the games, and you open up, it's just a digital code. It's like, what's the point of even going there for a box if there's nothing for you to ever go back into to retrieve? It's like, oh, I got this physical copy of the game box. Oh, I downloaded the game? I will never have to open it up and take anything out of it again. And that takes out the fun of video games. Like, you go to your collection and be like, oh, what do I want to play? What about this? Like, you pull games out of your shelves and everything, you find what you want, take the disc out, and do that whole ordeal. That's a fun thing of going through your collection. But you eliminate that when we have an only digital format. Now, so like I said, people have every right to not be happy. Do you like this? No. No, I don't, honestly. Now we also got news about the PS3 and PS Vita. So let me quickly go through this. I don't want to take up too much time. And all of a sudden my phone was going off. Let me type this one. An update to PlayStation Store for PS3 and PS Vita. Oh, this was inevitable, but not fun. Changes start this year in select markets, followed by global changes in 2027. After nearly 2 decades of supporting the PS3 console generation, we want to let you know we will be closing the PlayStation Store on PS3 as well as on PS Vita. PlayStation Store on PS3 will close in select markets starting this year, followed by global closure for PS3 and PS Vita next year. It means new content purchases will no longer be possible once the PlayStation Store closes on these devices. These transition players will still be able to download previously purchased content after the closing date for the foreseeable future, so not permanent. That's the problem still. Like, I know games haven't been releasing on PS3 lately, but PS Vita, there might at least still be some market because that's the only other fully, like, portable version of a console that they have there to play for a PlayStation because they haven't done anything since the Vita. Like, I know you got that screen one or whatever for the PS5. I can't remember what its name is off the top of my head, but you don't have anything else for a PlayStation in terms of a handheld console or anything. People might want to get back into PS Vitas and take gaming on the go if they don't want to do Nintendo or anything. And Xbox, you got to get that AOG Rally or whatever it's called. I can't remember that name off the top of my head either, but it's like options are limited. Not everybody's going to be at home all the time playing their consoles. It's nice to have a portable console to bring with you. Let's see. They got the dates listed here saying Mexico, Honduras, Nicaragua. PlayStation Store on PS3 will close starting in August this year. Additional Latin American and Middle Eastern countries, they will be closing in late 2026, and then other countries, it will be closed by July of next year. So if you want to get your games in digital form, because you don't want to go around shopping for physical, because apparently there's no longer a need, you got about a year to do so if you're living in like all other countries outside of the mentioned ones above by next year. And saying, we know this news may be disappointed PS3 and PS Vita players who hold a special place in their hearts for this generation of gaming. PS3 and PS Vita represent an important era in our PlayStation history, so it was not an easy decision for us to make. Yeah. Like, the PS3, it was inevitable, because, again, like, I feel like a console's online market, it can only go for, like, 2 generations. Like, I can understand supporting a current generation console and the most previous one. So, like, PlayStation go for the PS5 and PS4, Xbox, the Series, and the One console, stuff like that. But it's just, like, you can only do that for so long. Because, like, eventually it's going to be outdated. Nobody's going to be making games for that anymore. Like, the only reason to keep the stores up is if everybody wants to build on their collection for, like, that version of the, console for digital games and everything. Because, again, like, especially with how people are price gouging games on eBay and stuff like that, it can make collecting games a bit of a hassle, especially if you're not into other ways of achieving games that I won't say out loud. But yeah, that's the story about all this, folks. Like, it's a bummer. It's a real big bummer. Just let me know y'all in the comment section below about all this. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for listening, folks. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out, and good day, everybody.